Yes, watch TV, high spot of the week and ice dinner party. Polite conversation until you doze off. The topics: house prices, taxation and golf. That's golf, by the way, in case you're sure. Not pale buggy graveyards obsessed by the Cure. Just look at you now in your 70s gear with your punk rock and football and microbrew beer, political poems and loud angry songs. You still want to change things and right the world's wrongs. You stand up and shout and you get in a rage. It's really not right in a man of your age. On top of all that, and I don't mean to frighten, worst of all for your blood pressure, you support Brian. You're not very good and you don't want to die, so sit on the couch and watch Chelsea on Sky. No! Sure, I'll take the tablets and drink a bit less. If you fancy a game, I might play you a chess. I hope that I'll make it till I'm 95. One thing's for sure, death, you'll take me alive. Cheers. This is kind of about, I go on about the ragged trouser philanthropist because it's my background, working class Tory background. My grandmother actually used to come out with that expression. Used a lot by the protagonists in the ragged trouser philanthropist. It's not for the likes of us. Anyway, my mum had Alzheimer's. I'm going to do the poem for her later. But she had Alzheimer's for a long time, and a member of my family, who will remain nameless, used to turn up to help. And our idea of helping was to read the editorial from the day's Daily Express in the guise of polite conversation. Rather than strangle her, which would have made a stressful situation even worse, I decided to write this poem. It's called Poison Pensioner. I tried to work it out, but I just can't see how a cretin like you is related to me. You've just one brain cell and that one's a mess. Paraching rubbish from the Daily Express. No, not the Sun. You'd say that was a rag. Delusions of grandeur from a jumped up hag. But don't get ideas, you're as thick as a shoe. Poison Pensioner. This poem's for you. I've had it up to here and I'm cutting up rough. Distant relative, not distant enough. Ever thought of space travel? Prejudiced cow? I'd suggest Uranus, but you're up there right now. You've a monochrome vision of a world that's dead. A million Reader's Digests inside your head. I'd like to put vomit in your cheese fondue. Poison Pensioner. This poem's for you. You worked all your life in the public sector, and all you ever did was whine and hector, moan at the people who fought your cause, cheer for the Tories and their union laws. You were born in a council house, you clueless bitch, but you side with the right and you vote with the rich, bowing and scraping to the privileged few. Poison Pensioner, this poem's for you. You've a medal for meddling, that's for sure. If this was my house, then I'd show you the door. But my mum needs help and you're here to see her, so I sit and I listen to your verbal gonorrhea. Right now, I wish I was in her head, because mum won't remember a word you've said. Your compassionate act just got a bad review. Poison Pensioner, this poem's for you. Bossy yet servile. Some combination. Paralysed spine of a lickspittle nation. Could have been a builder, ended up a tool. Lifelong victim of divide and rule. You're a ragged trouser philanthropist who wasn't even waiting for the boat you missed. You're a turkey voting for Christmas too. Poison Pensioner, this poem's for you. Cheers.